Hello guys, this is the Quant Mentor and today I am going to be talking about word problems and logic. So this is a category of questions where information is presented in an abstract way. Now this is quite different as compared to the traditional algebra problems or the geometry problems where in an algebra problem you're just given an expression or equation and you have to solve for some variable, or in a geometry problem you have been directly given a figure, some geometric figure with circles or triangles or squares, rectangles, and you have to find out some length or some angle or something similar. Now this is quite different. This is not really directly referring to an algebraic expression or a geometric figure, but information is given to us in the form of a real life situation and we have to apply mathematics to find out the answer to the question. So without wasting much time, let's dive into some word problems. Let us look at this problem. Bill takes 3 hours to completely paint a fence. Laura does the same in half an hour. Working together, how long will it take them to completely paint the same fence? So this is a classic example of a problem which is related to time and work. So we are given the rate of work of two people, Bill and Laura, and what we are asked is if they start working together on the same task, how long will it take? So let us take a closer look at what we have been presented with. So Bill takes, let us look at what Bill is doing first. So let us say that the amount of work needed for completely painting the fence is W. So Bill takes 3 hours to complete W amount of work. So how much work does Bill do in 1 hour? That will be W over 3. W by 3 is the amount of work that Bill can do in 1 hour. Now let us consider what Laura is doing. So Laura does the same in half an hour. So in half an hour, Laura does W amount of work, and I am using the same letter W because the task of completely painting the fence remains the same whether it is Bill or whether it is Laura. So in half an hour she completes W amount of work. So therefore in 1 hour Laura can accomplish twice of W. This is the amount of work that Laura can do in 1 hour, because she can do W in half an hour. In 1 hour this is twice, so twice of W. So we have Bill doing W by 3 work in 1 hour and Laura doing 2W work in 1 hour. So in 1 hour Bill and Laura will do W by 3 plus 2W. This is the amount of work that they can do in 1 hour if they start working together in 1 hour. Again, I repeat. So if we simplify this, this can be written as W by 3 plus 2W can be written as 6W by 3, which is 7W by 3. So in 1 hour, they can do 7W by 3, and this is the amount of work. But what have we been asked? So we have been asked that working together, how long will it take them to completely paint the same fence? So we have essentially been asked the time for completing W amount of work, because W is the amount of work to completely paint the fence. So now we have reached this point that in 1 hour, if they both work together in 1 hour, they can accomplish 7W by 3 amount of work. Therefore, for W work, they will take 1 over 7 by 3 hours, which is simply 3 over 7. This is the answer for the question. So just to recap, we calculate the amount of work that can be done in 1 hour by both of them, and this is the general strategy. So in time and work problems, you should always look at what happens in unit time. Unit time is absolutely critical in these problems. So In 1 hour what can Bill do, in 1 hour what can Laura do. Now what we do is we again stick to 1 hour. In 1 hour how much work can both of them accomplish? We also calculated that. So that is W by 3 plus 2W, which on simplifying turns out to be 7W by 3. And then we have in 1 hour how much they can do. So we just have to calculate the amount of time it takes to complete W amount of work, which is just given by 1 over 7 by 3. We just divide 1 by 7 by 3. So I hope this video helps, and let us move on to the second problem. Jack bought 48 containers of Coke, all either 12 ounce cans or 20 ounce bottles. If the number of ounces he purchased in cans was equal to the number of ounces he purchased in bottles, how many bottles of Coke did he buy? Now let us consider all the facts that have been given to us in this word problem. So what I am going to do is I am going to follow a very simple strategy. I am going to translate everything that has been given to us in terms of algebra. And algebra is something that can be solved easily and that can help us reach the final answer. So let us start translating all the data given in the word problem to algebra. So the first thing that has been given to us is that there are 48 containers in total and they are either cans or bottles. So let's call the number of bottles as B and the number of cans as C. Let's use B and C, which are convenient to use for bottles and cans. So we have 48 containers in total. So what is the first thing that we should note here? The first thing that we should note here is that B, which is the number of bottles, and C, which is the number of cans, equals 48. So let us mark this result and call this 1, equation number 1. Now let us look at this second piece of information that has been given to us. The number of ounces in cans is equal to the number of ounces in bottles. So what is the number of ounces in cans? So the number of ounces in cans will be given by the number of cans, which is C, times the capacity of the can, which is 12 ounce, because he has got 12 ounce cans. So this is simply 12C, and the number of ounces in bottles will be given by the number of bottles, which is B, times the capacity of each bottle. The capacity of each bottle is 20 ounce bottles. So B times 20, or simply 20B, and we are given that these two quantities are equal. So 12C is equal to 20B. So let us divide both sides by 4. That leaves us with 3C is equal to 5B, or let's simply say that C is equal to 5B by 3. Let us call this equation as 2. Now let us look at equation 1 that we have already derived first. Let us put the value of C as 5B by 3 in equation number 1. So we have B plus C. And what is C? 5B by 3 according to equation number 2. So B plus 5B by 3 is equal to 48. Now I can write B as 3B by 3, because 3 and 3 by 3 is 1. So this can be simplified as 8B by 3 is equal to 48. So let us divide both sides by 8. That leaves us with 6. So B is equal to 3 into 6, which is 18. So 18 is the value of B, and what have we been asked? We have been asked how many bottles of Coke did he buy. So number of bottles is B, and that value is 18. So A is. So guys, I hope you find this video useful. I covered 2 categories of word problems today, and in the coming videos I will be covering more word problems, and I would like to know in the comments if you are liking the content and if you want me to cover any specific topic, and I will definitely make sure that I look into that and cover that content in my upcoming videos. So please like and subscribe and do comment if you like the content. Thank you so much.